Hi guys, how are you? Hi everybody, how are you today?
What's up? What's up? We're back, people.
We're back. This is my third video today. Okay, so today we're going to talk about allegedly Kanye West being married. This is a hot mess, okay? We're going to talk
God, who the hell cares?
Perry, not today. Okay, not today. I'm trying to get through this as fast as I can because we got a lot going on at home. Tory Lane's father, he might have a mental problem. I'm really thinking something's wrong with the whole family, not just the dad, Tory too. So, but he says that he forgives Megan Thee Stallion. Oh, and then we're going to talk about Lisa Marie Presley. Reports surfacing about her drug problem and that she was in deep debt. That's just sad.
Yeah, that is sad.
That is just sad. I might talk about that first. Let's talk about that first. And then we're going to talk about Lori Harvey causing a big commotion because now she's dating her ex, Michael B. Jordan, good friend, Damson Idris. It's a mess. It's a mess. I mean, wasn't she just on there yesterday saying what a good girl she was? Listen, date whoever you want. I don't care. I got to report it, though. It's the news. Yeah, all right. I want to start with Lisa Marie Presley. It was announced yesterday that she passed away. It's sad. It's really sad. She passed away of allegedly cardiac arrest.
Mm-hmm.
I called it a heart attack, but I was listening to some doctor earlier and he was saying it's two different things.
It's not the same?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not technical like that. I
don't know. Yeah, I always thought they was basically the same thing.
Yeah, anyway. And that's really sad. So I always had a special place in my heart for Lisa Marie Presley. After her son, Benjamin, died, he unalived himself. It was the way that he did it. He had guests over at the house, right? Mm-hmm. And he just went in the next room and ended it. I don't even know if I could say how he ended it, but she was absolutely devastated. I would be devastated. He suffered from drug abuse. And he tried, like with any addict, it's something that they struggle with their whole life.
Yep.
And she had her father had a substance abuse problem. Her ex-husband, Michael Jackson, died from propofol. It's just sad. But anyway, let me put this up of what they're talking about today. They're saying, at first I was hearing rumors that she was at the Golden Globes just a couple days ago and that everything was fine and everybody was in shock. But now they're reporting that she was slurred. Let me see what this is. Lisa Marie Presley slurred her words and appeared unsteady on her feet during the Golden Globes interview 2 days ago before this happened. So they're basically saying something wasn't right. I'll put it that way. Something wasn't right with her. And then they're giving this, I don't even know if I should show this. They're playing this little clip of her, and it's supposed to be showing her being unsteady at the Globe, but I can't really tell. Tell me if you see anything, Perry. And I hope I took the sound out. Hold on. I hope I took that.
Having difficulty.
Let me take the sound out because it plays. Here we go. She looked okay to me. I don't know. I wasn't there. Do you see anything
No. Well, just maybe how she walking a little bit,
Yeah, a little bit.
but
Anyway, that's really sad that, I don't know. Not only are they reporting that, they're also reporting that she died in debt. This is shocking because I don't know. 'Cause I just always assumed she had money. But they're saying that she suffered, she was $1 million. She owed $1 million in back taxes. She also owed $2 million to creditors. I guess too, something had happened. She mismanaged her money, and an accountant mismanaged the money, and she was down to $14,000 or
damn.
something like this, and her mom had to sell her $8 million house to help them recover. Weird, isn't it weird?
Yep.
You never know what people are going through. With that being said, it's just 54. That seems old when you're young, but now
Yeah.
52, that seems
Yeah.
young.
Right. I mean, too young. I mean, a lot of
Just
people living into
yeah,
70s and 80s now, so it's like it's still too early.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, a toxicology report is going to take 6 weeks before it comes in. So, uh, I feel for her children. She left behind two twins, a set of twins, and their older sister Riley. Um, that's just sad. That's
Nope.
it.
It really is.
It really is. And gosh, then people are saying, let me put this picture up here again, that she just didn't look well. Did she look sick to you, Perry? Well, I don't know. It's just hard to tell.
I can't
I don't know.
tell. I can't
Yeah, I
look.
can't tell either. I
A
can't.
person can have a headache. I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that.
Yeah. I see. Angie said, I listened to the interview she gave. She was moral to me. She meant normal. She had no chance. Her father also died of cardiac arrest due to drug use. That's true. That is absolutely true. I forgot about that, Bonji. Something about, did you hear something like Elvis died in the bathroom? Something like this. So sad. 54 is young, really going to say ex-husband MJ. Michael Jackson died from drugs, his drug use was different than everyone else's. Like I never seen anyone hire a doctor and pay him $150 a month and you still OD, but he suffered from drug abuse. Remember, Janet Jackson said that they did about 2 interventions on him, and he suffered from drug abuse too. Ugh,
Yep.
this is sad. Someone says she looks under the weather. I don't know. Just sad. So that's the terrible update on Lisa Marie Presley, and my prayers go out to your family. Her mom, Priscilla, she's an older woman, but you never expect your children to go before you. So that's terrible. And then 3 children without their mom
Yep.
after suffering the loss of their brother in 2020. 2020, he had people over. They were talking. Most people wait till you're alone. He went in the next room and did that.
Wow. Yeah. Damn.
Unbelievable.
You never know what a person's going through, though. So I mean, that's the whole thing.
We got to be gentle on people. We drag on here, but we don't mean anybody any harm. Anyway, let's move on. Should we go with Crazy Tory? That's what I'm going to call him in a loving way. I'm being gentle. Let's talk about Crazy Tory. Listen, I'm starting to think something's wrong with Tory Lane's family. I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful. I'm saying the father is showing disturbing behavior. Okay. The way he acted after the verdict, maybe you could chuck it up to he was emotional, but who acts like that? He was cussing and screaming and blaming Jay-Z and just acting crazy.
Right.
Like and then he confronted Neek at night and basically was mad at her because she was doing her job, reporting what was going on. But he was really upset when she released the after information that she got from the judge. Like
hmm
he ran up on her. Like that's her job. She's basically a journalist. You're gonna run up on her and get mad at her for doing what she needs to do. And then now this crazy thing today that he forgives Meg the Stallion. I'm not
Yeah.
joking.
Yeah.
I got a report. Look, it's just crazy. And then not only that, what else I find weird is that his behavior and their names. Tory Lane's real name is Daystar, and then the dad's name is Sunstar. I don't know. Something about him just freaks me out. But let me play this message that he wanted out there for Meg
What's
the
the wife's
Stallion.
name? Morningstar?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying these little things cross my mind. I've never heard the name Daystar before in my life. Like it sounds like some Indian name or something. Maybe they're Indian. I don't know. And Sunstar, or maybe they're in a cult. I don't know. But let's play the words that the dad had for Megan.
That's what we decided. Some will actually, no doubt, question, is he actually saying that Tory forgave Megan for all of what's going on? Yes, we have forgiven her. But what we will not back down from is the machine that has been in the background trying to press a narrative in order to use this girl for what they have used her for. So let's move on from there. They came in with a smear campaign that was second.
Is he talking about the same machine that Tasha K was talking about?
Yeah, I think people say the machine when they don't want to take accountability for anything and they feel like their life is going down. No, I mean, because he's saying, yes, my son and I have forgave Megan. Now, I don't know. I don't think your son was shot. I think if anybody needs to be given forgiveness, it probably should be Megan saying, hey, you know what? Whatever happened that night,
Exactly.
I forgive them. Who the hell are you to come out and forgive when your kid was the perpetrator?
That's what. Do you think that family has in some kind of cult or something, and they have weird rules of life? You know what I'm talking about?
I'm not even gonna say cult. It might just be drugs. It might be. I don't know. I don't know.
You think Tory Lane's dad is on drugs?
I'm just saying, like, we're all over the map, and I ain't never seen them before the court date. I ain't never heard of him before.
No.
We all like that. He his biggest cheerleader.
Perry, stop. You are messy. I don't know what's wrong with him. I'm not going to say drugs. Perry, that is a...
No. I don't know.
Yeah, that's just saying
But
it could be his problem.
I mean, something is not floating right. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry.
I don't know what the hell it is.
I have to deal with this guy for 31 years. Perry's personality has not changed.
No, I mean, but Sharrell, let's keep it real though. He making this statement like, I've been wrong all my life. People have treated me this way. But to the end of the day, I forgive them. No, it don't work that
Perry,
way.
stop. That is somebody's father. Stop.
No, I get it. But is he saying that we forgive her as thinking that maybe it's something she could do to lessen his son's time?
Don't ask me. I'm thinking the man is in some kind of cult. He reminds me of a religious cult leader. Very aggressive. Maybe that's where Tory got it from. You know, they're weird. They are weird. I don't know. Or maybe he's fallen in love with the camera. I don't know. But something's wrong with him and his son. Okay. Sunstar got a problem. Sunstar. They might be in a cult. I'm trying to tell you. Daystar got a problem. Sunstar got a problem. Evening Star, the cousin, and Morning Star, the mom. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know if her name's Morning Star.
They roll together though. Now they tight now.
Anyway,
they came out there screaming the machine, justice for Tory. Look, I don't see a scratch on Tory.
Perry, please
check
don't.
His feet. Check Tory's feet and see what the fuck you come up with. Just saying, like, it's one thing to come out and say, "Hey, you know what? I'm sorry for my son not treating Megan right. And this,
Uh-huh.
and she did the right thing or whatever. I'm not gonna hold any grudges because she was wronged, right? No. I mean, shit, he reached for some stars, pulled them in, and felt privileged, right?
I
Oh,
don't.
well, yeah. If y'all was all wondering, my son and I, Morningstar, Sunstar, we truly forgive Megan. It just don't sound right. Are you just looking for fucking attention? Why are you wasting my time?
Perry, stop. Let me move on because I'm trying to get through this today. Child, I can't.
Then he gonna run up on somebody. I mean, he ran up on Nick at Night and probably was the same height.
Perry. Look, you need to stop messing with short people, okay? Because we have.
Look. I ain't got nothing with short people. My wife is short.
Oh,
I don't discriminate. So
you
we'll
are
kill
a
that.
mess. Perry's a mess. People always, when they see Perry in person, are shocked that he's 6'1". He's tall, and I'm 5 feet. We look like this. When we take a picture together, I had to stand on something so you can see my head. That's a mess. Anyway, so that's what we have on Tory Lanez. Let's talk about this Lori Harvey thing that everybody's up in arms about. So I just did a report on her yesterday. Where's that picture? Oh, I didn't have it. A report on her yesterday because she was saying, look, she's dating her ex, Michael B. Jordan, the guy that Steve Harvey went on Hoda show yesterday morning and was saying that she's over that relationship and she's good. Do you think this was the purpose for the whole media blitz yesterday? Well, and then you come out today and announce that you're dating his good friend, Damon. He's on a Damson Idris. He's on a show called Snowfall. Damien watches that show a lot.
Wow.
So it's
I think they were just trying to clear up her other past to set it straight where she can go dig off another actor.
What's the difference between Lori Harvey dating guy after guy after guy and Jennifer Lopez? Jennifer Lopez also cannot be without a man.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, I don't know neither because I would say Jennifer had money. Well, I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter, but back to Lori. I'm not even going to go on that Jennifer thing. What's the difference? Lori saying she's innocent and she ain't never been hopping around like the Easter Bunny.
I'm not messing with you today, Perry.
That's what she's saying. Regardless of what y'all could have seen and heard in the news, it's not true.
Well, yeah. Well,
it's not true. And I
yeah.
get over it, and that last relationship, I'm over it now, and I'm gonna move on to his friend.
Don't worry. I don't want to shame Lori. You could date whoever you want. But now this adds on Lori is all we're saying. People already suspected you did Puffy and Christian. I just heard something about him today too. I can't remember what it was.
If Jada and Will got a divorce tomorrow, she'll be on Will's dick.
I can't. I can't and I won't. Anyway, so people are saying that Meek Mills released a series of tweets kind of dogging her out. And one of them was this is rude. This is rude. Men are a trip. One of them stated, I'm gonna put it up so y'all don't think it came out of my mouth. Y'all let that gal F anybody.
That's just not. No.
It's so bad. It was a lot of other things that he said too. And then when people came, why are you laughing? When people were like, listen, she can date whoever she wants. She's not married. She's not tied to anybody. He came out and said that he wasn't talking to her and he was just reciting lyrics to a song.
Well, no, I mean, for real though. Now I joke around with this shit. She got the freedom to do what she want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But don't rob a bank. get caught, and then want people to think you didn't rob the bank. I'm just saying, do what the hell you want to do. If she want to hop around from men to men, that's her freedom. And she got that right because men hop from ladies to ladies too, right?
Yeah.
When your reputation and somebody look at you a certain type of way, don't wonder why. That's all I'm saying. Don't wonder why a person's thinking like that.
I see what you're saying. You're saying that the moves that you're making are gonna leave certain impression in people's head.
Right.
So when that happens, don't be shocked.
Right.
Got it.
Yeah. That's
all. So we got through that. I'm getting through these stories fast today. Child. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. The last but not least,
you must have plans or something.
Your mess. Oh my God. I guess while we were sitting up here talking, I guess. Never mind.
Oh,
that's weird. So what's the last story you had? Kanye West. Oh God. So it's being reported today that Kanye West got married to a architectural designer. Her name is Brianna Sensory. Let me see if I can put this on the screen. Hold on. All over the place. Allegedly, first it was reported that they got married. Now it's being reported that they had a wedding ceremony. I guess he has smart enough not to start marrying people, especially without prenups. I don't know. But anyway, he had a wedding ring on, see?
Mm-hmm.
And they've been spotted around town together. And TMZ is saying that they had a wedding ceremony, which means no legal binding marriage certificate. Is this news?
He wanted to be.
Who?
Kanye.
What?
He's trying to get under Kim's skin.
Well, no. First of all, does she look like Kim to you? She could be a Kardashian.
Yeah, a younger, thinner Kim.
Oh, no. Remember, Kim's real thin now. Remember that.
Oh, really? Oh, no. I mean, but I'm just saying, like, yeah. Okay.
A younger version of Kim. She looks like she could be a Kardashian. Kim doesn't care. Kim does not care.
Well, I don't know that, and that he want people to know, I don't give a damn. He acting like Tory. I'm moving on.
Kim is not even dating anybody right now. So she says.
Oh, no. She's
publicly, huh?
Yeah. I don't believe that.
I don't know. That's what's going on in the news today. I don't even care about Kanye.
I mean, seriously, for real, I think it's something just for attention.
It could
He know how to hide his shit. Don't he have that ranch in Wyoming or Wisconsin or some fucking place?
I think he sold the ranch in Wyoming.
I mean, well, he could have took her somewhere else where he wasn't to be seen. He want to be seen.
Oh, I get you. I get what you're saying. Perry, you are so right. Perry's saying that there's certain places in LA that you don't go to because you know the paparazzi is going to be there. Mm-hmm. You could have went somewhere privately where nobody saw you.
He could have got his freak on in private.
or he could have tipped them off. He wants to be seen for some reason. You are absolutely right.
Yeah.
I hate it when you are shopping online for something and then it shows up in the ads next to you when we do our reports. Yes, people, I'm looking for shoes. Okay. I need a nice pair of shoes. But that's it. That's what's going on. Let's pull a couple comments. Where is this? And then we're out today.
Okay.
Not much going on. Perry, look what somebody said. Are you cash apping people? Perry is so smart. Keep spilling the truth. Perry, who?
You know what? People have said this shit to me, and then sometimes
no one told you that, Perry. No, nobody told you that.
For real. Sometimes I get amazed why people give you this compliment, and I have to wonder to myself. I go,
I'm so done with Perry. Okay, they want me to drop the link. Let's drop the link. See if anyone calls in. I don't think anybody will call in because it's too sad to talk about Lisa Marie Presley.
Yeah,
I'm really that's sad. Lori Harvey's business is just that. She's setting up a bad putting out setting up a bad reputation for herself, but it is what it is.
No,
And she is
for
young.
for the record, I don't think that people. I think she's a lovely girl, just a little gold diggerish.
I've been dealing with this for 31 years, people. For 31 years, Perry's personality has not changed. But it's sad. It's sad because when it backfires on her, it's gonna be, a sad day. I don't even know how to get this off the screen. Hold on. Hey, Emmanuel.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Hey.
How are you?
Good.
Do we care that Kanye had a wedding ceremony?
Hell
a commitment
no.
ceremony?
Hell no. No, but I just wanted to talk about Lisa.
Yeah.
It's so sad. My heart goes out to her mom because I think she was her only daughter, right?
Yeah.
And it was crazy to me thinking like, what a coincidence. Like she died the same way her dad did.
Isn't that? I didn't even realize
it's kind of like Whitney. Remember Whitney and her
and Bobby Christina?
Yeah, and I was like,
it's very weird, isn't it, Perry?
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least she's with her dad now, and she's with Michael now.
Yeah.
And her son, she has a son named Benjamin, who it just freaked me out at the time. He had like a small party, and then he goes in the next room and he does that.
Yeah, and then as far as Tory Lane's dad, although what he's saying is like crazy, I don't blame him because that is his son. I would expect a father to defend his son, even if it's crazy.
His son is wrong, Emmanuel.
I know, Sharrell, but even if your child is wrong, you still have to defend him.
Maybe. I would handle it different. Let's put it that way. I would handle it different.
Okay, man, I get you. Well, you protect your kid, right? But what he could have came out and said, my son, Morning Star, Sun Star, whatever the hell it is, we apologize. We apologize for my son's actions.
You are so rude.
How the hell you gonna forgive somebody when you hit them with the bat?
Right, but he can't say that because they're trying to appeal the case. So they can't.
So he want Megan to come on with the fake "we forgive you" so she can come on and say, "Oh no, he never did it." Look,
Harry, will you let Emmanuel speak his mind? That's how he feels.
No. I know Emmanuel is very nice, and I love him to death. But he's just really nice at this point. And I get a fatherly love, but shit, he got to do better than that.
Y'all are rude. Let's move on. Shade Queen, sound off. What did you want to sound off on today?
I want to say hi to everybody. My first
hey.
time being up here. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Welcome.
Good.
Sound off. What do you want to sound off on?
Oh, Lori Harvey, she's just going to keep going from
Well, hold on 1 second. Am I the only one can't hear her?
It's a little low, but I can hear that.
Can you not
speak up just a little? You want to talk about Lori Harvey? This is a mess. What?
Yeah, I was saying about her going from man to man.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to shame her, but friends, I don't know.
See, there's girl code, the girl code thing,
Yeah.
Bro code. And I don't believe in dating like my friends' friends or people that I know, so that's weird to me. But you got to see, she has the right to date whoever she wants to. Obviously, she's popular.
Exactly.
That's weird to me too. I got a code where I don't know. Tulsa, would you be dating his good friend?
Oh, absolutely. If he's looking good.
Oh my God.
If he has money. Yeah, he has money. And, because at the end of the day, if this dude did me wrong, his friend knew about it. So let's all get a piece.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, shit.
Are you
okay?
Listen, you're right. You can date whoever you want. Someone said you're looking nice today, Tulsa.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Banshee.
Yeah. Tulsa, what were you going to sound off on today?
I was going to sound off on Tory Lane's dad. And I really feel like it's given, he's trying to persuade the public's opinion. And He's doing a horrible job at it. He's trying to show us that he's calm, which we know that's an act because piss him off and he's gonna be screaming and yelling.
Yeah, no, she's telling the truth. Don't you
No,
think?
that's true. It's true.
And he's got a new attorney. So why are we hearing from his dad? Let the attorneys do it. You're gonna botch this investigation.
It's like he's trying to take all the attention for himself, the father.
I think he's in love with the attention. I really do.
Every chance he gets. What's that deal with his hair? Is he spraying his hair?
Y'all are messy. Y'all are messy. I tried to use a different clip.
Spraying a hairline across like that. Take a good look next time. You'll see it.
Yeah, he uses that spray because sometimes it's like you can barely see it, and then sometimes it's just too much. I get what you're saying. Yeah, he's using it.
Yeah, so enough to try to cover all that stuff up, but he's even got it all lined up.
Absolutely. I might as well give Akon a call because Akon just got hair implants.
Oh, did he really?
Uh-huh.
Oh wow. Okay, Yasmin, let's see your pretty hair. Let's see your yellow hair. There you go. Sound off, Yasmin.
Yeah, so I wanted to talk about everything. So I do think there is something wrong with Tory Lanez's family. They do seem attention seeking. I think the judge had thrown them out of court. I do believe. I don't know why they started to slander Jay-Z and Beyonce. That made no sense to me. And I don't understand what they mean by she. What did they say? I noticed they also made their younger daughter perform outside too. They said she said you were destroying my brother's reputation, and
the little girl. The whole family might be crazy, but go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Are. I was like, what reputation does Tory Lanez have?
But listen,
I don't know.
That's the problem in the Black community. It's like we have people that are standing up for the wrong causes. This man did something.
Don't put me in that group, Tulsa.
He needs to be held accountable. He needs to be held accountable. You have people out here just because he's Black, they want him to be innocent. There was 3 charges. He was not supposed to be around a weapon. Ladies and gentlemen, why don't y'all ask him and his daddy, why don't he have security to hold the firearms?
Oh,
that's the question.
Yeah.
I learned to stop supporting people until I did some background checks on them. You just can't support people. You have to check and see what they're like.
They need a background check and a psychiatric check.
First of all, he needs a straight jacket because I'm still on the fact of him hauling off at August Alsina.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like that was just so inappropriate. And this is the time he hadn't even made it to court. So this is my thing. If y'all don't believe that he committed a crime, go and look at that footage of him at August Alsina. This is before court. He was on probation. He had a restraining order from Megan. He the one that kept picking up the microphone and getting on camera and talking about it. And his daddy is doing it the same way. I feel like they are traumatizing these kids.
Yeah, that's
the kids are the most important people that are getting hurt. Besides Megan, the kids are suffering. They're going to need therapy to handle this.
Yeah.
Essence, sound off.
Hey, can you guys?
Hey, Essence.
Hey.
So I want to talk about Lori Harvey.
Okay, am I having a hearing problem?
No, she's coming across low.
Okay,
Low.
speak up, Essence.
Can you hear me now?
It's a little better.
A little louder.
Okay, I'm sorry. I wanted to talk about Lori Harvey.
We can't hear you. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, I'm gonna come back up.
Okay. Let's move on to Melon. How you doing, Melon?
Hey everyone, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Great, thank you.
I would like to comment on about 3 of them. I think you guys already know how I feel about Steve Harvey, and his self-hating behind. But Lori, she's getting by with pretty privilege.
I would say so. Yeah.
It's only because of that is the only reason why she gets the attention that she gets. I feel like if she was darker complected, if she had as many men friends in her life, and in social media should be deemed a whore and not admired.
I
Tory,
agree. Even if she was ugly, she's getting away because she's pretty. That's what
yeah,
I think.
that's all it is. Even down to her stepdad, which I commented on your last video. It kills me the way interviewers start with her with your dad is Steve Harvey. It's like, first of all, why is that a leading conversation? And second of all, how about start then with your stepdad? It's just, I'm just tired of the entire crew. Lisa Marie, I actually had a patriarch say to me yesterday, oh, she died of COVID because she took the COVID vaccine. I want to say, is that the reason why her dad died also? People can't get sick nowadays. People can't just pass away, younger. I just want her to rest in peace, and hopefully, she's at peace, simply because I do know that she did have a drug issue, and I do know that she had a child that committed suicide. A lot of issues. Rest in peace. And Tory's daddy has a Napoleon complex. Just
what's
leave
Napoleon? What's a Napoleon complex?
Short man disease. Short man disease, and he has the Reverend reflex in his voice, so he thinks people believes actually what he's spewing out. No one believes it, sir. You need help. Also, I believe you may be on the spectrum as well. And that's about all. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Like Big Ed, you're small, but you appear bigger than Napoleon.
Yeah.
So
Like a chihuahua.
Chip on his shoulder. Essence, can we hear you now? No, it's
might be on
you're
mute.
on mute. You're on mute.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to talk about Lori Harvey.
Well, let me ask you this really quick. Do you think she gets away with a lot because she's pretty?
I feel like that's part of it, but I also just feel like, being a lady of the night is just a thing right now, so it's not really like taboo at all. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, what?
I mean, because that's what she is. Let's just be honest. Like, I actually subscribed to Essence magazine, and their last magazine was a cover story on Lori Harvey. And so, if you don't mind, I just want to read a little bit of what she said, because it's giving intentional.
Okay, go ahead.
She says, from Essence magazine, she says, every decision that I have made has got me to the place that I am in my life as a woman, and the mindset that I'm in, and the growth that I've made, and this level of clarity and maturity. So she said, so I don't think I would say I regret anything. And she also said that she's a young lady trying to find herself, and she's experimenting. She's just doing it in the public eye.
But Essence, you just called her a lady. You just called her a lady of the night.
I mean, that's what it's giving. Like, that's what I mean. No, for real, because how many boyfriends are you gonna have? Like, I mean, no, it's a lot. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot of men. Like, it's a lot of men.
Lori is running a business, okay?
Mm-hmm.
What's the business, Tulsa?
Rentapuss.com. Get behind on that rent. I'll put a dent in your friend's pocket, okay? She's got a business to run here. Christmas just came by. I'm pretty sure she bought her mom, Steve, and the whole family gifts. Now she has to restock that bank account, okay?
But Tulsa, what about what Essence saying? She's saying the girl's gonna get a reputation for herself that she's gonna wish one day she didn't have. What about that?
But
you know what?
I was also going to say, do you think a reason that people don't like Lori Harvey is because she knows how to play the game and she's not getting played by men? Like, I never seen her cry over.
Does she really know how to play the game, though? I mean, let's call this thing. She's not playing the game.
Or are they crying over?
Guys in her Bentley on the way home, honey.
Well, that's not you guys haven't really. This society is so materialistic. She's selling herself to the highest bidder to drive a car to put it on social media for people to be impressed. So is she really is the end game? Is that the end game? Because if it is her end game, it's pretty shallow. And I would like to see
y'all acting like this woman just came out with an X tape, the SEX tape with every guy that she's in.
Maybe next. And maybe I don't put it past her.
She's living her
I
best
mean, she is living her best life. I'm just saying it's intentional. That's all I'm trying to say.
If she was pulling a Nick
for
Cannon, then I would
everybody
have
to
a problem.
admire.
If she was pulling a Nick Cannon, I would have a problem. Every
What's the
guy
difference?
that she's with, she gets
Lori
knocked
is
up.
not
I
getting
mean,
her
what's the difference though? What's the difference?
wrong. She
Now,
fucked
Nick
up.
might get with all these women and have a baby. She's getting with all these men to get cash.
But guess
It's the
what?
same
No babies.
exchange.
No,
So I'm just saying. So I mean, baby, cash. What's the difference? So
It's an exchange.
and I tell you myself, Nick is a manhole.
And so is Lori at a young age. I agree,
Exactly.
Kelly.
But look, okay, now I'm
Yeah.
going to jump in for Tulsa's side. Tulsa's saying she's young. If this was a man going from girl to girl to girl, they experiment at this age. They're looking for their partner or whatever, or maybe they ain't looking for a partner. Maybe she just want to have fun. Why does
I'll tell you what she said. I got the article. I'll tell you what she said now.
What she say, Essence?
Okay, she said, in regards to the online chatter about her Lady of the Night personality, she said, I think a lot of times people are projecting. Typically, what I have found is that it's guys who feel that way. It's because they know that they can't meet you at your standards, Meek Mill, which is okay too. Everything ain't for everybody. But what I would love for people to know is that I am a young woman just trying to figure it out, but I'm trying to figure it out in the public eye. That's what she said.
What about that, Perry? Now that
exactly.
She's young.
Look,
That's the problem.
Life with a
I
lesson
get the whole point.
The other men can't meet her standards, so they're mad.
I get the
No,
whole
but
point. She's saying that other guys is just mad because they can't get with her. Which
She's
I don't really think
weird.
is
They
true.
can get with her. They just have to pay the fee.
Right. But nobody's willing to pay for a lady of the night. Not everybody's looking to make that payment.
She's already
That's
rich
the
money.
only
That's for her.
prerequisite.
Look,
I mean, the thing about it is dangerous because she has a platform. That's the dangerous part.
how's it dangerous?
What's her platform?
How's it dangerous?
Because AIDS is still out there. These younger people still want to sit here and they look at her and they put her on a pedestal again because of her transactional.
But Melon, she's young.
It doesn't. You were young, Sharrell, and I was young. Let's not act as if we weren't young at one point. We can't just keep giving it a blind eye. She could be young, but she's young with a social platform for other young ladies. It's a train wreck waiting to happen.
Give her some credit. She has no children. She has no children. She doesn't have baby fathers. She doesn't have to, do the malagograms and go and babysit people's kids. I mean, she's living her life. She's
You
traveling.
can't expect her to raise your children.
Huh?
You can't expect her to raise your children.
Well, listen.
Nina, you jump in. Nina, sound off. What are your thoughts on Lori Harvey?
Well, what I think about Lori Harvey is I hate that Steve and her mom is pushing her. Wait a minute, this is my opinion. This ain't nobody else's. I think they're pushing her out there to the point where her reputation is being tarnished. She's young. She can screw whoever she wants to.
Wait, Nina, what do you mean by Marjorie and Steve are pushing her? What do you
We
mean?
know they grooming her. We know they grooming her, and it's okay because I say this: we raise our children up the way we raise our children, right? Mm-hmm. That's how they're raising her. Okay, so she's 25 years old, right? Mm-hmm. She's living her best life. I don't blame her for living her best life because when I was 25, I was screwing too. And I wasn't screwing one, I wasn't screwing two, I might have been screwing three.
Yeah, we were getting trains ran on us.
Let me finish. Wait a minute, let me finish. Because she can screw whoever she wants to. And if it was like this guy said up here, if it was Nick Cannon, if she was doing a Nick Cannon, y'all would be like, oh, she's a money grabber. Oh, she's this. Let her be the damn young whore that she wants to be.
As long as we acknowledge that that's what she is. I'm just saying. As long as we call the thing a thing.
Let me finish. Let her live her best whore life. That's on her. If she have babies, she have babies. If she don't have babies, she don't. If she catch AIDS, if she catch herpes, that's on her. Because she ain't too young where she don't know the damn difference.
Yeah.
I like
Okay,
that.
and this dude that she's with, he's one of my favorite actors, and I wouldn't care if it was his friend.
I love him.
I wouldn't care if it was Michael B. Jordan's friend.
Come
So what?
on.
She ain't with Michael B. Jordan no more.
Amen.
He open. She open to whoever she want to date. I think she just like a damn thug. And you
Yeah.
know what they say about thugs.
Yes.
And I can't say it on your platform, Sharrell.
Ooh.
But anywho, can I say something about Lisa Marie Presley? You can drop me.
Yeah.
My heart, I saw this yesterday, but I didn't know till this morning that she actually passed, because you could go into cardiac arrest without dying. But these drugs, y'all talking about sex and all this stuff and who people dating, these drugs is what's killing people.
Mhm.
And I saw somebody, huh?
Preach.
I saw somebody, I read something in your chat where somebody said she didn't have a chance. She did have a chance. She had every chance in the damn world. She had more chances than I did. And I was on crack for almost 20 years. She had more chances than I did. I've been clean 20, but she had more chances than I did.
But but Nina, if you are raised with people having drug abuse all around you, isn't it easier?
You don't have to
You
take
know where
that
you're
route,
going.
Sharrell.
But
Let
when
me
you
tell
have
you
people
something.
with money, it makes it even worse, because now you have access even more to.
What about that, Nina?
But you do not have to take that route. Now listen, I was raised up around that game. You know what I'm saying? But everybody in my family didn't do it. It don't mean it don't.
Congratulations on
And I
your
understand what
sobriety.
you're saying about money. Money, the old saying, money is the root of all evil, blah, 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 blah. Okay, it may be if you don't know how to handle it, if you don't know what to do with it. She had every chance in the world. She didn't have to die like that if that's how she died. I think she died of a broken heart. I just think she died of a broken heart. Because once your child do what they do like that, I've heard too many people whose children have gone on that they just cannot get it together. Don't mean you have to go that route, but a lot of people be in such a dark place for for so long that maybe she couldn't handle it.
I agree with you, Nina, because 2020 was not that long ago. It was 2 years ago.
No, 2 years ago. That's the pandemic. And everybody was kind of depressed back then.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. Some people made it through and some people didn't. It's life, y'all. It's life. People go down the wrong road, and sometimes they'll see the road less traveled. Nobody never knows what road that is until you have to face it yourself.
Yeah.
I love when this lady comes on and talks. She always hits it right on the head.
See,
I mean, you're telling the truth. I mean, life can get difficult for all of us.
Yeah, and it's a lived experience for me when it comes to, I have a passion for people, and I don't even have to know you. Just like I don't know Lisa Marie Presley, but I always knew that was Elvis' daughter, and I always thought she was one of the prettiest persons in the world. And her son looked just like Elvis. Like, oh my God. Like, he could have played a better part as his granddad than the guy that played. But, people choose to do whatever they want to choose. Lori, if you want to be a young hoe, be a young hoe. Don't let nobody tell you not to be a young hoe.
Can I say something
Go
right
get
quick?
your bag, boo. Go get your bag.
Nina, while you're still here, because I'm a recovering addict, and shout out to you for your sobriety. Once an addict, you're always an addict. Once you're an addict, you're always an addict.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
The worst lie ever told to us. Once an addict, always an addict is the worst lie ever told to us. One thing I do not believe is everything Narcotics Anonymous has said. Once a lie,
it doesn't even have to be
addict, always an addict is not always an addict.
Listen,
hold on, Nina. Let's find out what she meant. What do you mean by that, Tosa?
Because just because you didn't got off drugs, okay, I'm addicted to shopping, or I'm addicted to going to the casino, or I'm addicted to bingo, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Once an addict, always an addict. You're always gonna find yourself addicted to something.
But I think you can always be recovered from something.
It's gonna be those triggers where you have that damn day where it's just like, oh my God, if I just.
What about that, Nina? Did you ever feel triggered?
No, but you know what? Once I stopped, and I can say this, once I stopped, I had those early in recovery, I had those dreams and things like that because I used for so long. But see, I've been clean for so long that it don't trigger me. I don't want to be in a room with people that smoking crack. Of course I don't. But I can go in that room and drag somebody ass out to go get help. I bet you that. See, I don't stay the long haul. I don't stay in there. I know when to leave. I know when to stop now. That's one thing Narcotics Anonymous taught me. If I pick up again, don't mean I have to stay there again. I can always come back out.
But also, Nina, you're different. You're like a sober coach for people.
Yeah, I help people. I do.
Right. But you're always aware of
my triggers, my surroundings.
Yeah, so be conscious. But somebody that doesn't have that,
right?
They're not going to be as strong.
Sharrell, I mean, look,
somebody that don't have that, and I can say 9 times out of 10 don't want that. Everybody is not going to get it. As many people as they're recovering, as many people as they're using. I promise you.
How
and this is
what
I
long
think,
have you been clean, Tulsa?
Sharrell, let me say this real quick. But this is what I think Nina's saying this, right? And they can preach this, and then on the surface, yeah, you be like, yeah, once an addict, always addict. But even words matter, right?
Right.
If you tell a person, yeah, you in here to recover, but let me tell you right now, you never will.
Yep. If you don't keep going to them
because
meetings,
you still under that same title as being an addict.
Tulsa's being honest. She's saying every addict has triggers.
No. Okay, no, I get that. I'm not saying Tulsa's not being honest.
Right.
But so I mean, we're talking about words right now. If when Tulsa was in recovery or anybody was in recovery, you want to hear positive,
right,
make you think that you can beat something.
Right.
How can you
see
tell
what they tell us is this is once you get in recovery, this is an active change in your ideas and your behaviors. What does that mean?
But Tulsa,
it means different to each addict. Each addict can take that differently. What it meant for me is I didn't change my mind. I didn't got my life together. Thank God for Narcotics Anonymous. But now the ball is in my court. What am I going to do? That's how I see it. That's how I see it. But Marie Presley, rest in peace. I hope you are at peace and not in pieces anymore. So I'm just grateful, that, for whatever reason, she found her way out. It might not be how we wanted it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's the reality of it, Sharrell. It might not be how we wanted it or how anybody else may see it. It's the person that we have to, that has to go through this. I'm good. I listen. I don't smoke crack, but I will drink me some wine. That wasn't a trigger for me. That wasn't my drug of choice. Crack was. So, but anyway, I love y'all. I'm going to the chat.
Nina, thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
People need to hear stories like this.
You're welcome. I'll talk to y'all later.
Okay. Congratulations, Nina.
Thank you too, baby.
Thank you.
So,
Sharrell, I have a question.
Okay.
Did you notice how we were so busy on Lori Harvey boyfriend hopping, and we completely forgot about Kanye West?
That's what I wanted to talk about.
We did.
He do not want Kim.
Oh, go ahead, Queen. What were you going to say about Kanye West? Because I'm over him. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say that Kanye is very strategic. I mean, he married a designer, so I would say get ready for a release of another shoe under another brand. I mean, they taking his money, so he's gotta get some money up in there. And what other way is to get somebody of that color? I'm gonna keep it funky with y'all. This gonna piss a lot of people off, but he's sticking with the white people because are you really gonna come after Miss Sally? Are you really gonna come after Miss Sally like that?
Do you know the name of the title of his wife? Do you know her type? Because she works for that company.
She's a redneck. Oh yeah, she's a redneck. I mean, she's a country.
So do you think if this is just do you think there's any possibility he married her just in case something goes down that she can't testify against because she's way in that company with him?
Who, Kanye West wife?
Right. If it's real, if it's a real marriage, that is.
Kanye is not strategic at all. He's overly emotional.
Okay.
Yeah, She's a designer, but I feel like he's trying to tell us something, right? Kanye likes to tell stories, so we just
You
have
like
to.
to tell riddles.
Yeah,
Kanye
he
was
yeah.
just selling his Balenciaga shirts for $20. He is
Wait,
not.
what is Kanye trying to tell us? What?
I don't know what it is, but they can't get rid of me. He's trying to. Y'all can't get rid of me.
He didn't even do anything.
Kanye West, he's going around repeating Nick Fuentes' talking points, and he's a white supremacist. That's what he's doing. He's not strategic at all. He doesn't
He's
even know.
staying
May I say
relevant.
something?
He's staying relevant. Guess what? If he goes live, guess how many people gonna tune into that live? When it's time for
Yeah,
him to
because
come
he's gonna
out with
make
his
it real big,
items to be
though.
sold, people are still buying his stuff. I think that we need to stick beside him.
He
Right,
doesn't
and
like
he's
one.
not doing anything right now. Like Kanye West went in his little huddle, wherever he been, didn't say anything. There was a media frenzy about his silence, and then he spotted ring on his finger or not, nothing is confirmed. And I feel like I've never seen so much noise around somebody and so much silence. Like he hasn't done a thing yet, and people are like speculating and trying to figure it out. Like time will, and I personally feel like Ye's in a dangerous space. Well, he can't do any, not dangerous as in like danger, like he's in danger, but I feel like he put his foot in his mouth so bad that he does need to watch what he says. And I do think that he needed to take some time to be in silence. And I feel like people should respect that. And then, even though he has currently resurfaced, they need to give him time to kind of like reemerge in whatever way he decides to do it. So I think that everyone should put a pin in it until something more factual comes about.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Like we wanted him to shut up, and then when he shut us up, we were like, "Where is he?" No, let him go do what he needs to do. He needs a timeout.
He's a genius, y'all. Listen, can we all agree that this man is a genius?
He is not.
I can't say that part.
Look,
I think he's a genius, but every time somebody says it, every time I say that, people go crazy and tell me.
Okay,
to shut
so
up.
you agree with me, Sharrell, don't you?
I do.
Okay, he is a genius. Thank
Harry,
you.
think about back in the day, Kanye West. Here come Barbara. Hold on. Here come Barbara.
Look, Kanye West, he went on Lex Friedman podcast and talked about how he did not like black women and he liked white women that look like Kim Kardashian. So I don't understand why y'all defending him.
He
did the most. He talked about how he loved Hitler. That's not. He's just digging himself into a hole that he's not going to be able to return from.
Right. He's definitely in a hole.
I'm
And he
saying
did it
musically, he had he's one of the best rappers.
Thank
He's
you.
great in music, but when
Thank
you say
you.
genius, people think he's very intelligent because y'all saying he's being strategic. He is not.
You have to
Well, first
separate
of all,
the
hold
man
on.
from the
Let's
music.
take it back.
Okay?
Sharrell, can I just say this? First of all, it's definitely legendary vibes up in there. His mother's from Oklahoma City, baby. Oklahoma breeds the best. Okay. Tisha Campbell is from Oklahoma City. Okay. Oklahoma breeds the best. Okay.
Okay, if it breeds the best, why is he the first black man in history to go from a billionaire to a thousandaire in one day?
He still got coins.
Well,
yes,
I can answer that. What real man has been with the Kardashians and went away with everything that they had when they came in the door?
He did that on his own. He said Adidas cannot fire him, and they fired him the next day. They offered him $1 billion deal to sell his rights before he even went and started talking about the Jays.
Well, let me ask you this: what black man do you know that can own his own business entirely? No backing, no partners.
You gotta give him that.
Like that is huge. That's huge. If people want to focus on the fact that he lost brand deals, but they don't. We are in a space where we're in the golden age of entrepreneurship, particularly in the black community. And so for Kanye West to basically get dropped, from all of his brand deals and to maybe emerge with all of his own stuff, to me, that's a huge accomplishment. I don't care how much money he lost in the process.
And he bagged out of those deals without having to give, break a contract or something. They fired him.
Yeah, this is why he continues
so
to be
it's smart and
strategic.
strategic.
Make excuses for him. He doesn't own his own business. Adidas owns his own
Yasmin, Kanye's a genius. Who else do we know that put out that many hit singles?
And Lori, look, Sharrell, and I get what you're saying. I mean, we can give a person any kind of title we truly would like to.
Oh God,
I can't say you wrong if that's what your thing and yours, Sharrell. But if I come here and say Lori Harvey is a genius,
I'm done. I'm not even going to reply to that. Hey, Barbara.
How you doing, Queen? Answer me your questions because I want to answer them.
Is Kanye West a genius?
Most definitely 100%.
Thank you.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, that was a setup question. You know damn well. You know damn well. You know damn well what Queen was
Like
gonna
he
say.
said, today, slavery is a choice. Today.
Oh my God.
Today, slavery is a choice.
No, I didn't mean about all that. I'm talking about the music.
Oh,
everything
really?
about him. Everything about him. Genius.
No. Come on. Barbara,
Are
we
you
gotta
trolling
admit
us,
some
Miss
of the things
Barbara?
he said.
The only
Can I
thing
say something, Sharrell?
Kanye West has to do is bring back his own, is make his own factories so we can make his sneakers in his factories and his clothes, so he can employ many people throughout the world, and especially in these third world countries. We need to get.
We don't want him over there.
We need to hit the teacup and get him out of the trance of those Kardashians. You know, like going to that next snow bunny is not a good idea for. That's the only problem is those snow bunnies.
Bonji,
Can I say something, Sharrell?
Quickly.
Those
First of all,
are Kanye West problem.
First
Go
of all,
ahead,
Tulsa.
Bonji.
I love Oklahoma. I went to the University of Oklahoma.
Oh.
But man, if anyone could be a genius, it was his mom, not Kanye West.
No, Bonji.
He's a genius.
No. Wait, I'm not done yet. Secondly, don't be talking about sending him to the developing world. We don't want him.
You know
Deal
what?
with him over here.
Listen,
We don't want him over there.
But you want them demons over there stripping your country, letting you work for pennies, right?
No, that's why we came here to get educated so we can uplift our countries. It's got nothing to do with us not wanting or giving our land to these people on a silver
Bonji,
platter.
where are you from again?
I'm from Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe.
And mind you, read any history book that was written about the African continent. We are where we are with our black leaders because we fought for it. They didn't want to give it up on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And when someone says Kanye is a genius because he's got a business, we have millions of black males who have businesses. But he is one person the only other person who has lost their money quicker is Elon Musk, followed by Kanye West.
Bonji, do you even listen to his music?
I did before he started saying all these crazy things here. Slavery is a choice. They are people who are being forced to work. An example is all these people around the country who are being captured and being sent into sexual slavery. It's not a choice for them. If they had a choice, they would have left. If they had a choice, they would be working a minimum wage job instead of these people using them and their bodies to get money.
I mean, I get where you're coming.
Sharrell, in the United States of America, our black descendants fought and died for affirmative action. Do black people exercise it? No. They allow Google to.
Oh, please.
You could go to the EEOC and get the job before this African down here and everybody else. As long as you're an American citizen, you could go to the EEOC if these big companies do not hide the law books on the books. Okay.
I think
first of all, don't say this African over here because I am an American citizen. First of all,
your country is. You was bragging about your beautiful country.
Oh no! I brag about it because yes, I am African American by choice, mind you.
African American means you're descended from transatlantic slavery in America. Like if you come
from, no, for me it means that I'm African and I am American.
Where do you come from in Africa?
Excuse
me. Why are we coming down on Bonji? Hold on.
They're coming down on me because their arguments are not making sense. That's why.
No, I don't have a problem with you.
This is what she's saying, and you have to agree with her. She's saying Yeah, he might put out good music, but the things that he say is so damaging. There's no damn way he should be classified as a genius. And all I'm saying, Bonji, is can you separate the music from the man?
Yes, you
No,
can.
because I can't separate, for example, R. Kelly from his music.
I think Kanye West have not
That's
done
a good statement.
Stream of R. Kelly. I think we can all find some common ground and say that Kanye West does make great music.
Oh yeah, no, I would say
Oh,
that
no,
part.
I agree that he makes great music, but I cannot be a fan because the things that he has said are opposite of what I believe.
He said ridiculous things, but not to the extreme as R.
He
Kelly.
says nothing. This man has given George Floyd family millions of dollars.
Yeah.
He has helped millions of people.
Barbara, you cannot sit up here and say that Kanye hasn't been talking crazy lately.
Y'all just don't understand. Y'all not as smart as Kanye. So y'all
my God.
Y'all not as smart as Kanye. So it goes above your head. Y'all cannot compute.
You try to get
You
to
don't got
Bonji.
the answers, Wade.
Miss Barbara?
You don't got the answers.
Miss Barbara,
this is what I
how
think.
many books has that man said he has read? How many books?
You don't need to read books. You don't need to
read.
Washed by the government.
So Kanye West is a genius by osmosis.
It's like Jesus Christ. Did you see Jesus Christ go to college? No.
Oh my God!
The things
Really?
that she's saying,
knowledge on this land.
Listen here. The things she's saying, the things that Kanye has said has been so damaging. The divisiveness that he's been saying, the praising Hitler or the Nazis.
Y'all been brainwashed to think it's damaging. Read what he's saying. Read what he's saying. That's why slavery is a choice. Okay, stop being enslaved by believing. The government says he's schizophrenic. Don't believe that
the government
tells you that the JEWs are ruling everything. Don't believe him because I said he's crazy.
You know what, Queen, I think Steve Harvey and Kanye West must be your relatives.
Oh, you forgot Tory Lanez.
About the beautiful Lori Harvey. Like, what's wrong with that young lady? Do she got some Spanish fly in milk in the morning? Do she drink Spanish fly or something?
I mean, because she's a woman, she must be drinking Spanish fly, Miss Barbara.
Because she need to keep her legs closed to men. She need to keep her legs closed.
Kanye needs to keep his legs closed.
Kanye West just got out
to
of
the clear women.
Hold on, let me read this really quick and then I'm gonna let Smoke speak. Bonji is an African American woman. She's African and lives in America, which makes her African American. Please let Barbara off the panel.
Go, they love me. Guess what? If y'all send Sharrell a big cash app, she'll kick me off. Let's go. Who got the highest dollar? Who got the highest dollar?
Barbara is a mess. She cracks me up though. Smoke, sound off.
Well, I just had to come, join my fellow African-American sister Bonji to deal with the
Hallelujah.
bullshit. I'm with you, sis, because what we're not going to do is sit here that because Kanye West is a musical genius that makes him immune to all the crap that he has spewed in our community and all the stuff he has said about us, saying George Floyd died by a drug overdose, that slavery was a choice. Slavery was a choice. That's what we're not going to do. So we're going to turn on our thinking caps. I know some might be delayed, but we're going to turn them on and really look at it and comprehend.
Explain this George Floyd situation.
No, go ahead, Sharrell.
There's nothing you can explain because we heard it.
There's nothing you can explain. I didn't interrupt you, ma'am. Sharrell, go ahead.
And Kanye West's defense, what I think he was trying to explain to y'all due to the fact that
what he tried to and what he didn't do. He didn't do it. If he's such a genius, he would have articulated himself so well. But since he did it, clearly you're left to interrupt it. So let's not do that. Let's not do that.
He may have been induced with chemicals, drugs, and
oh my God.
Sis, have a seat. Take a nap. Take a nap, sis. Go smoke a cigarette. Take a nap, sis. Take a nap, sis. Take a nap, sis. Take a nap, sis. It's nap time. Bye. 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 Bye.
I'm asking you this.
Don't make you right.
I agree with
it don't matter. I said nap time. Bye. Go to sleep. You in bed. Go to sleep.
Let me ask you this, Smoke. I agree with Bonji. The stuff that he says is very damaging. But Does that make the song not good? Can you separate the man from the music?
But Sharrell, we're not talking about his music. We're talking about the words he spews on his platform with millions of people. That is very damaging to also us. We already have enough in the country to deal with. And here's the fact: a black man is speaking against his own kind. And then when his white people don't want him or they want to throw him away, then he wants to come crawling back to us and help this brother out. Negro, please take your ass, take your coon ass back to them people and wait outside the mansion like you always do. When you get on their good side, then you forget about us. So I don't want to hear that mess.
Let me let Barbara respond. Go ahead, Barbara.
Yeah, and don't forget the White Lives Matter stunt that he pulled with the.
Thank you. Yes. Let's talk about that.
Genius. That was genius.
Oh, please, Sharrell, really? We're going to let Miss Barbara continue saying these ridiculous things?
Go ahead, Bonji.
So, Miss Barbara.
Yes.
Here's the main problem I have with Kanye. When he says what he says, some in the clear community do not see what he says as his personal or his individual thoughts. They generalize what he says and end up thinking anybody who is a person of color believes and says what he says.
Okay, let me
Which
tell
is
you.
ridiculous.
When
And where he goes to spew this, he goes to spew this on right-wing media. That is what is problematic, because the right-wing media are the only ones who are willing to listen to him, because we have learned and do not give him the time of day because we know he's going to say nonsense.
Well, what I feel that the government and the media do a very good job in exploiting him as if he is crazy. You are not on his level of thinking, so you don't understand.
Oh my God.
Person struggle, so you don't understand. So you are fed. Blacks are lazy. Look at all these benefits we got.
Who said that?
Who said that?
Who said that?
Who said that?
Look how easily you got this grant to go to college.
Who said blacks were lazy? Who said that blacks were lazy?
American is denied.
Who said blacks were lazy?
You do not know. As an immigrant, you do not know our struggle.
Oh no!
What?
No.
Yes? Are you serious?
Okay.
Are you for real? You sitting there with your wig pulling that bullshit. You really sitting there with your wig sporting that bullshit. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Everybody
stop.
I have never said this on your platform, but when someone calls me an immigrant who
rude as hell,
you know, who is and she's alluding to that, maybe I am not as intelligent.
American. That's what I mean.
But Bonji, here's the funny thing. Go ahead.
Let me finish what I'm saying. You are saying, through reading through the lines, you're saying I'm an immigrant.
You got my color, you're not me. Just because you got my, let me make it quick for you.
No. Let me finish.
Okay, there you go. So just because you got my color.
Let her finish. Go ahead, Bonji.
I'm talking. I have an undergraduate degree, a master's degree.
Congratulations.
I have a PhD, ma'am.
Read the receipt.
I have worked as a journalist. I have worked in public relations.
Wonderful.
And I make it a choice to be a student of the world and a lifelong learner. How dare you say that and generalize about us as black women?
Hold on 1 minute.
That
Bonji.
is not true.
Hold on, Bonji. She really got offended by your comments. You should at least apologize.
Okay, I apologize. I did not mean to call you an immigrant. What I meant, just because you got my color, you not me. You cannot explain a black American, okay, struggle.
Well, why can't she?
Why not?
Because she was eligible for our school grants. She was eligible.
Excuse me, how do you know that? You don't know me.
For.
No, you're
Miss Barbara,
just assuming.
And you are
I lived in Tompkins County, Ithaca, New York, where one of the people that was in charge of giving the money to the ghettos personally told me where the money goes and how they steal
that
it.
Is one
okay, here's the thing.
Stop.
You are saying anti-immigrant and anti-black things, which Miss Barbara, this is not a good look, sis.
Let me go ahead and end this, because what we don't want to do is offend Bonji. Bonji,
Right, I
love
don't want to
Bonji.
offend you. Thank you.
Yeah, but everything coming out of your mouth is offensive, ma'am.
Like I said something bad. I said what I said.
No, you did.
You did. You're not my color.
You
You're not
did.
me. You
But,
just
here's the thing. But here's the thing we're talking about. She's sitting here coming saying all this stuff about Bonji and whatnot. You're talking about she's not you, sis. You sitting there with made on China on your head. So show your real hair. Let's do that.
Okay. Hey. At this point, we all open to our own opinions and we can go back and forth. But when it started to get like this, you know, because now it's getting too personal. Like
It's
generally,
getting
we could just speak our opinions and just go here or there. But Sharrell, I would say that at this point, let's go ahead and close it out for today.
Well, we're gonna close it out, but I gotta bring up Diva.
Nice conversation. Please, I'm gonna leave. Please have a nice conversation, because this is what people do. They
Don't play like you're doing us a favor, ma'am.
Now she's the victim. Now she's the victim.
Okay.
Okay, victim.
Good.
Okay, victim.
Diva.
Diva girl, give me a towel. Give me something.
We need some holy oil.
No, I mean seriously, like this channel is for opinions.
Can I ask you a
and
question?
you cannot agree with a person, we can disagree, but we still get to respect each other.
Yeah.
And Bonji, I'm so sorry that you had to endure that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that.
Xenophobia is too strong on this panel. No need to be so rude to Bonji. We're not being rude to Bonji, and that's why Perry stopped it. Diva, girl, help. Go ahead.
Now, listen, let me tell you something. Tory Lane's dad made me lose a whole hour of my sleep last night to say absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. I was waiting for the smoking bomb that he had, waiting to see what he was going to say, because he done announced he went live. He said the devil was trying to stop him, blacking out his live and all that. And he did a whole long speech about nothing. I was like, I really lost sleep over this. And they forgave Megan. Okay, so now we know where he got it from. He got it from his daddy, right? So
hold on a second. What did you say, Chelsea? Are you?
I told y'all that man got it from his daddy.
Okay, keep going, Diva. Keep going. Diva.
He got it from his daddy. You know, in terms of Lori Harvey, I think we're being too harsh. She's a young girl dating. It just so happens that she's a public figure. But if you run, you've run into 10 females in the street under 25 or however old she is. All of them are doing the same thing. They dating just like she is,
but
right?
Even that reputation follows you, right?
It does follow you. Now, are you going kind of too low? Because there's even street code with the regular people. You don't be dating my best friend. Now that's just team too much. But I mean, what's his name? Michael B. Jordan can't expect much. I mean, she dated Diddy and she dated the son. So we can't expect too much different, when it comes to her in that situation. With Kanye West right now, what he's doing is, when sometimes when couples first break up, they still really, they haven't fallen out of love yet, right? So he's still playing this game where he's trying to pluck her nerves. And he did get to her, Sharrell, because she responded. She went to her social media. She did like 3 cryptic posts. Okay. One saying, I'm not that girl anymore. Then she deleted that one. And then she also did a post about, when people want to see you win, they help you win. She was being messy. And she said something about, the black sheep turns into a goat. That was a little dig to the supposed wife, girlfriend, or whatever. So she's bothered.
So you think this is a lover spat that he got going on here? They playing games with each other?
He been playing this game since the day they separated. And he's not going to play, because at the end of the day, he's like every other man, Sharrell. They think the grass is greener on the other side. Then when he got there, he saw the grass was fake. He wanted to go back to Kim, and she was done. She had enough. So, he was acting crazy before they separated. She tried to hold on. He was acting crazy. And then, finally she was like, enough. And now he's out there trying to, everybody he date looking like Kim.
Diva, you think he's really legally married?
I don't think he really married. You know what? He's about the foolery, the stunts, and the games. So
who knows? It did, and then these friends that are close to them leaked it to TMZ that they had this, wedding ceremony to celebrate their love.
Where is the prenup? I just can't see him getting right back into that situation again unless there was some benefit to it.
Yeah, the punk Kim and that chick being used just like the one he dated. Remember, he bought her and her friends the Birkin bags, Sharrell.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the next week he dropped her. She's being used, this chick, right now. She better wake up.
Kanye Jones. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Let me say this really quickly because Diva, you came in when all the stuff was going down against Bonji. Bonji,
were you watching, Diva?
Yeah, I was watching. That's why I called in.
I hope that
she had to stop it.
Thank goodness.
Feel that everybody thinks that way. People come on here and they tell their different opinions and whatnot. I just feel really bad that she tried to attack you as an immigrant. You've got people who think that way, unfortunately, but we don't feel that way on this panel.
I know that, Sharrell. That's why I support you. But where I have a problem is that the way she was talking, and unfortunately the way Candace's super chat says, I'm only one African who chose to come to the United States, chose to become an American citizen because I love this country. And unfortunately, when those type of things are spewed by those individuals, it feeds some of the misconceptions that people have about immigrants in general. I can stand up for myself and rebut them. What is concerning is that someone else might not have that wherewithal to do that. And xenophobia is a bad thing to try and to continue talking about and treating people like they're less than. We're all human.
Times.
Right.
Have you run into that before, Bonji?
I have, from ignorant people, both black and white. And
I didn't know.
And ask me, when did I learn how to speak English? Your English is so fluent. And I'm like, when I got down off the airplane, I learned how to speak English, and that's why I'm so fluent.
Damn,
but
I'm
bet
sorry, Bonji.
Speak your language.
Languages.
Well, I just feel bad. So I'm sorry. I guess we have all have our. Go ahead, Tulsa.
Barbara, she's been on this kick of trolling, but my thing is, if you're gonna troll, you don't troll in this way. This ain't funny. We're here talking about real life stuff, and
talking about death.
It's like that. It's a time and place for everything, and I don't think it's ever a time or a place. And if you're gonna do that, then don't come over here, because this is not what we're about.
I agree.
I appreciate you all for having us and having a discussion. We're trying to have fun. It's Friday the 13th, so are we surprised?
And Mercury is in retrograde. I do want to apologize for my comments. I feel some kind of way because I come from an immigrant family. I'm first generation American. So
what comments did you say wrong?
Well, I did make the comment about like you sitting there with China on your head. I did make that comment.
I didn't even hear that.
I will own that. I just felt some kind of way. I felt very protective of Bonji, and I have family that immigrated from West Africa to here to make it better for us. So I got heated and I was about it.
Let me tell you something what I didn't realize, and it's just, I don't know if I'm not looking for it or whatever. I didn't realize that African people can get stereotyped from Black people. I mean, African Americans.
I was called booty scratcher in elementary school and everything.
Like, when you talk about those phrases of like the African booty scratcher, you know that.
Yep.
That's a slur.
Mika, sound off. You've been quiet. Go ahead.
Hi guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, I'm just sitting back. I've been watching the show, and I'm just like, this Barbara strikes again. It's just like ridiculous.
Well, I don't watch other people's channel. I only go on two people's channel, and I never see her on that. You're saying she goes around to different people's platform doing what?
Yes, she's a troll. But I mean, she can go to different platforms. You know, we all probably do. I know I do, but it's not what you say. It's what you say, and it's how you say things. When you're getting to the point when you're getting offensive, and you know, it becomes too much. You just have to be respectful and mindful, especially when you're on someone else's platform, and you can have a difference of opinion, but keep it cute or keep it mute.
Yeah.
Right.
What is it, Mira? Is that your name? You're on mute. We can't hear you.
It should be at the bottom left. It should be a mute button at the bottom left of your screen. I still can't hear neither.
I'm sorry, we can't hear you.
You know what? If I can, Sharrell, really quickly. When I've seen her a couple of times on your channel, and I couldn't figure out, like, is she trying to be like a comedian or is she serious?
No,
But
I think that's how some people. I think she's speaking her true feelings. Everybody is different.
no, I do agree. Everybody is different. Everybody has their opinion, but you, and this is nothing against her, I don't even know, but you can have your opinion, but not attack somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And I think it kind of went into like attack mode and
At first, I
offensive
thought
mode.
they were just going back and forth. And then when I realized
Yeah.
it was real, Nosy, is that you? Let me see your face. Okay, because people keep it
Oh, a lot
personal,
going down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I hope. I hate that it went wrong like that. I really do.
You know what? But it's just a learning lesson. Look, I mean, because I have some
Mhm.
problems like this on my channel too. Things that go awry, but because that's what you're gonna have when you have a panel with open opinions. Because look, I don't think Diva, Smoke, or anybody else should have the same opinion. I appreciate it if you do. I just feel like we're on the same level at that point. But we should be able to respect each other and not come at each other. Like Diva, I mess with Diva all the time. But I'll never try to go to no personal level like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It just, Diva, you full of shit. I'll say that.
Especially with Bonji. But at first, I thought that they were just going back and forth.
Right.
But then when I seen that her feelings were really hurt, then I was like, no, now it's gone too far. So anyway, guys, let's be right. We've been out here an hour and a half again. Y'all know I'm a 1 hour chick. Any last words, Tulsa?
Well, I would just say, just going into the new year, if you're a content creator or a sub, or if you just get on here, always be respectful first and foremost. Secondly, I would just say Tory Lanez, his family, they all need therapy. Kanye West, he needs to just, do his thing. He's free to do whatever he wants to do. And for the whole panel, everybody that came up, Diva, I love you when you come up. I was missing you tonight. Everybody, was a great engagement.
It was crazy.
It was a great
Shade
engagement.
Queen, did we scare you? It's your first time here. Did we scare
It's
you?
my first time here. Yeah.
It went down.
And look, Sharrell, she said last time too.
Don't be a stranger. I mean, hey, it is what it is. Diva, last words.
Sharrell, can I come back?
Yeah, you better come back. Meredith is trying to say something really bad. Hold on, let's see. Can you hear us now? Oh, she's probably calling from a different country.
It should be a mute button.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Yeah, she must have really wanted to say something too.
Go ahead, Diva.
I guess congratulations, Kanye. I don't know.
Don't move that fast. I don't believe it. You don't believe it.
What is his name? Sunstar. What's the dad name?
Sunstar.
Sunstar. We wish you. I know Sunstar, Daystar, and yeah, we wish you well too. because he's in complete denial like his son. My thing is, if y'all had this evidence in this smoking gun, just come out and tell the world, tell the people. You did a whole 40-something minutes of nothing. Okay, so good luck.
I have a question for Diva. Diva, do you think that his daddy is sabotaging his case with him coming out with the live last night?
No more than Tory Lanez did himself.
Smoke, thanks for coming up and having Bonji's back. Sound off. What are your last words?
I'll just say I'm a work in progress. I'm always trying to do better. So
no. Don't feel that way.
No, but Divas had to pull me to the corner for a little bit. We've had talks. So listen, I'm always gonna be passionate, and I feel like if there's some injustice, whether it's a fellow Black person, African American, or if it's a fellow African, I'm always going to jump to their defense for that. But I could have, done it a little more tactfully. So I'll say that, and I do apologize to everyone on the panel and in the audience for that.
Oh no, Smoke, I understand. Look, I'm gonna tell you this. I think everybody in this chat, everybody on this panel, we all are work in progress. Let's keep it real. It's shit I'm trying to work on every day. And then I keep taking a step back. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna keep working.
I agree.
Anyway, another interesting show. Thank you all for calling in. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Yeah. Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys. Thank you, guys. Take care. That's so funny. All right. I want to thank everyone for your super chats. You don't have to support the channel. You do. So I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Please click that like button on your way out. If I didn't get to your call backstage, I do apologize. It went down.
It went down.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. All right, y'all. On 3, let's say bye. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.